is going to come from. We didn't talk too much about the aggro try from DC, Keeper of Light. Pretty good positioning on the...
Moo's out a long way. This is what I was talking about. When Moo gets too far away from his tower, Sam can just capitalize on it, and the Batrider will take the first blood on the top lane against the Beastmaster. Everyone advantage because TNC are running a 5-range lineup with that Drow Ranger, so everyone gets the boost.
The biggest problem is they can't pull. They have 2 sentry wards trying to deward their small camp, but it missed, and they have Keeper of Light too. Keeper of Light is one of the best.
They're going again on top lane with that stun and 4 sticky napalm charges. AU's trying to get the body block off. They won't even need it. Move under the cover of the Firefly. Just burns. They could turn for this one. AU purposely waiting in the tree line. The 4-minute room was already taken. It was the Observer Ward to let them play this properly. The shards allowing him to get the vision to snowball up to the Mud Golems. Doesn't get all the way, and Sam sticks with him with that Firefly. This is now the 3rd kill for the Batrider. He's the highest on the CS. Yeah, that's a 5-minute drums. So the Blink Dagger timing is going to be almost on the same timing as if you rushed it.
I think he just can solo kill Moo at this point. He's held his skill point at 6, so I'm not sure if he's going to go for Lasso.
Demon, the snowball's coming in. The Illuminate needs to connect. It doesn't. Shallow Grave Demon controlled just enough. Weeha, and that's a good target for them with 3 heroes behind.
Yeah, Naga's
there it is. Blink, Lasso, and they bring in more. They actually bring in the whole 5 players of TNC, and Weeha under the tier 2 tower will drop. Vengeful Spirit doesn't have level 6, so we probably won't be able to catch up to Misery. Even with the movement speed, the Batrider Firefly will wear off, and Misery is back up the lane, charging back to his own tier 1. Resolution doesn't have a single point up in Ensnare, so have to rely on Song of the Siren to prepare for the Tuskar control. And with a snowball forward, Drow Ranger thought he could actually get his TP out, but it wasn't possible. Back in the mid lane, Morphling able to catch out the Dragon Knight. Again, they had more help coming in from the Batrider. Even he goes in deeper, looking for Misery. No Firefly, but the Flame Break pushing Misery back closer, looking to keep the sticky napalm charges up. And Misery, well, the Flame Break burn has worn off.
And that was
Sam keeps up with him.
Perfect Flame Break coming out from the Batrider.
It's Lasso now. Firefly in, you look for the Song of the Siren, no Song of the Siren, Naga Siren. As Resolution on the run, sticky napalm, drum charges, give the movement speed. There's that Tuskar save, but they can just keep it going. Resolution has 2 stacks on him, the swap back, and Resolution, he's so close to his relic money, he'll die just short of it, and the Tuskar will go down too. TNC, fantastic rotations. On the hunt, the double damage rune on the top river taken by Cuckoo. Didn't get a glimpse of Weeha. Weeha actually moving to the mid lane with a jump. The Observer Ward right behind that tier 1 tower. They isolate Moon. No Necro books available. The Morphling waveforms in. So Cuckoo and to ensure his last hit. Illuminate will hit from Misery, but it's only a level 2, so minimal damage, easily repaired by a Shadow Wave of Demon. And in fact, the Batrider is already looking for more. Getting Misery back behind his own tier 2 and range, remember, which means tier 2 towers take a lot of damage. Demon preps another Observer Ward back behind the lines as Sam, a great Flame Break. Misery's in trouble. The Snowball will save him, but then they move forward only to the creep waves, not too far away. Blinding Light forcing TNC out, but then the swap, they bring in the Tuskar. No Snowball. The Morphling waveforms in underneath tier 3 towers now. TNC assaulting Digital Chaos. The Flame Break, it hits Misery. He's got 3 sticky napalm charges. He's going to burn under his own tier 4s.
Damn, Sam H following up with his fantastic Void performance yesterday. Today on the Batrider, they thought they could just stall with the Keeper of Light, but...
There's a Radiant Observer Ward and a Dire Observer Ward down. But of course, under the cover of smoke, both teams are none the wiser. Firefly up from the Batrider. He's looking for Moo. Blink too far up. The stun, well, he gets the Lasso, but now Song of the Siren. Resolution will hold the fight, so DC can reposition. The Illuminate will not really connect that heavily on the Batrider, and they're going to swap Weeha back in. There's a lot of sticky napalm charges up. He lets off as much damage as he can before he'll die. The Aegis Immortal burns. Remember, no Dragon form when he comes back to life again. And Sam keeps going in deeper. The roar out from Moo, but they're so low on life. They have to back up that Replicant. It does so much damage. It was burning with the Radiance. The Morphling has gone in deeper. He'll find the Beastmaster while Sam is on the run. The Necro unit trying to find the Batrider. It just wants to hit him once. It can't do it. Cuckoo might be a little bit too deep under the tier 2 tower. But then again, this is a Morphling. Strength morph up to 2400 life. And with the help of the rest of TNC, they take a good fight against DC.
Then you're
Palace free wave. The nice jump. They found Tuskar. Sam again finding the picks, the 4-staff. helping him to drag it back out with the extra range from that ether lens. He finds the grab, and DC, they're a man down, and with the observer wall being planted nicely inside the DC base, TNC have nice high ground vision. So Sam can once again maybe make a play. Misery's a little bit too far out with a blink forward. They just explode him. The adaptive strike, a little bit of Firefly, and that's all you need to kill off the Keeper of the Light. There's no buyback for Misery.
And again, TNC with a very cleverly placed observer wars. Keeper of the Light thought he had the help of Fog on his side.
Thought he also had the help of the Hawk, which is now there. Fortification, tried to slow things down. Good thing Moo didn't commit those Necro 3s to the push on the top lane, but on bottom, that tier 3 tower is almost gone. They're killing off the Replicant in the tree line, so at least they don't have to deal with the Radiance Naga burning themselves. But that melee is almost down. Shards will fly forward. Keeper of the Light's back up. Necro books forward. Weeha blinking, actually TPing himself in the back lines. Controls up Demon nicely. There's still the Shallow Grave available. Demon will use it on himself as this fight split into multiple parts. Naga now has to buy it back. And Demon, he actually TPs out. Raven with that damage from the Hurricane Pike, almost killing Weeha. And the rest of TNC move down. DC, they're losing way too much here. They need to find an opening. But with the lasso, they hold Resolution. They can't have a dieback here. In fact, Sam now Mana Leak. Force Staff will help actually drain the mana, getting the stun, and the Bat Rider locked inside the shards. He will be snowballed down, so DC, it is a costly defense. But
the Siren on the back line.
They see AU, blink, roar. Raven's going to be here with a gust, goes onto the Beastmaster. AU low on life, but the Shallow Grave kicks in from Demon in time. Actually, he'll be there for the Vengeful Spirit. Even with a swap, he can't get away, so 2 supports down for TNC. Hard to break the lines now, but Cuckoo in through the rear. Has to turn around. I'm not certain about this. You're right. Weeha, he'll cut free. Got the Culling Blade up his sleeve, so he does get out. But then Raven and Sam looking to focus on him. The ball's keeping him slow. The snowball, he'll close the distance now between DC as well as Sam. He's the big one as the Bat Rider's done so much work already for TNC, taking a fall. And now it's DC who are on the push, attacking to the tier 2 tower, and Morphling having no real influence, even if he is full life behind them.
The beginning of the fight just started off so well for DC. They went on to Vengeful Spirit and stunned the Dazzle at the same time, so they could just nab both supports. Ooh, that was a quick blink out.
This gives DC something to work with, but Cuckoo in through the side, finds the Tusker. Resolution can trigger the Lincoln Sphere thanks to Ensnare. Weeha, then the stun, and Breathe Fire. Keeping Cuckoo low, but the Blink Dagger back off cooldown. He's just so maneuverable with this item. And then Replicant. Where's he want to go? He looks down towards Moo. The Song of the Siren out from Resolution. Where's the support? It is not there. DC just want to get out of here.
No way they can defend Roche without it.
Misery's going to try the Blinding Light. No one gets cliffed.
They have the Hawk on the side, but Roshan's too low. They're going to try and recall, but Morphling already having the Aegis at the Mortal. I like the...
If it's all the way back at the mid-river, TNC's waiting for so long for this.
Morphling goes in on his Replicate.
That's deep. He's not going to get out of this one, or is he? They've got the control. He's strength morphing up. The Walrus Punch. 1 4-star. Have they got another one? Cuckoo. Well, he can just stand his ground and fight. He kills the Coddle into the tier 4 towers. Cuckoo. He actually gets away with murder. Outside the base, DC can't stop him.
Yeah, he ran in with a Naga.
The Replicate is there for. It allows
Raven broke
Morphling to stay with him. Resolution so close. They scan inside the base. They don't realize that Resolution is there. No one took the Radiance burn. And now, the Observer Ward. They'll find it. Song of the Siren attempted by Resolution. This is the gem of DC. Also lost.
Wow, that timing in the smoke could not have been better. However, DC...
At bottom lane, they're attacking the tier 3 towers. Sam's going to come in. A very quick blink from Weeha. Just as the fire... The Flame Break was in the air. Vengeful Spirit out of mana, and Weeha will get recalled. No damage from TNC to cancel that. Or TNC are properly grouped up as 5. They're fairly close together. The most obvious one is Raven currently on the top lane. He's just farming up one of the illusions. Actually, Hurricane Pikes to farm that illusion up, and they jump perfectly. Raven will drop. Now they move down towards Demon. One to the next. DC, they've just caught themselves to break the TP out. Resolution has to instead to cancel it. So Demon will die on the stairs. And that farm we're looking for. The rest of TNC, they're still on the run here, and well, Blink, Lasso, Tusker, well, he just got 1,000 gold. He's going to give about almost 350 over to the Troll Ranger, and they're not done yet. Demon's still in the neighborhood. Resolution does have Song of the Siren if they want to try and catch up to the rest of TNC after Demon does drop.
I bet he's wondering, how did they see me right there? They know that Moo has Refresher.
Smoke up from DC, just on the back lines, actually allows Moo to slip out through the top lane. He wants to jump in through the rear. Now Blink BKB up from Weeha. Moo, who's your target? He goes all the way back to the Vengeful Spirit. No swap out, but they song in the Siren. It isolates the BKB target's Resolution's going down too fast. It's the BKB from Batrider that allows him to keep chasing him with the adapted strike. It's 2 heroes down, make it 3. Weeha down underneath his own racks. Moo has to just run away on no life, and they call it. GG. TNC take game number 1 against Digital Chaos.
Wow, that sleep at the end, it was BKB wards, but TNC is not strong. DC can't fight that right there. That was crazy. I really like how they dealt with the Naga Siren, though. They expected it coming in from DC, and then they prepared for it with their Jar Ranger, and then they had like the most fantastic early game for Batrider. You got to be proud of these guys. They look happy.
That was the dream for Sam, a 10-15 KDA at the end of the game. And the unsung hero, Cuckoo, that one little bit of a misplay on bot lane as he tried to go very aggressive onto Moo, that was one of his only 2 deaths out of his 11 kills.